So it's time we addressed something that's one of the biggest pains to manage in Dual Universe, which is having a factory of any considerable size. When you start to have a lot of industry units that are in your base, managing all of your product lines, it becomes a bit of a hassle to try to maintain all of these different machines. So there are lots of tools out there that help with this. And today I'm going to be introducing one of those, the Indy HUD. No, not that Indy. The Indy HUD is an augmented reality display that shows up using your display HUD. This HUD is going to show you all of the various machines that are inside your factory using a color code that indicates their current state. Green meaning that they're currently running, yellow meaning that they are either pending or stopped, and red indicating an error message. On the left-hand side, you'll notice that there's a way to filter between these using the Alt keys. This will let you limit your display to only one different type of the error code that the game gives us. So we can see all the stopped units, we can see all the running units, things missing ingredients, output full, no container links, things that are pending, missing schematics, or if they are currently suffering from a server error. You can also do Alt 9 to just simply show every error code that's inside your set, and R will reset back to the full list. In addition, we can use the Lua chat tab by pressing enter and selecting Lua from the tab list. Inside here, you can type the command find to do a filter search that will limit the units shown to just a subset. So for example, if I only wanted to see transfer units, then I could say, for example, find transfer units. This will stack with your previous selection of codes. So if I change the code from currently, which is all, to something such as only the ones that are full, Alt 4, then now we are only seeing transfer units that have full outputs. Again, you can do R to reset, and you can search for anything, not just machine types. You can also search for output products. So for example, maybe I only want to see calcium. So here are the units that are currently outputting some sort of calcium product. In this case, pure calcium versus reinforced calcium. And the last note about the filters here is that these do stack. So every new filter search that you perform will stack with the previous one. So if I'm looking at calcium machines, but I only really want to see the calcium machines that are being used by transfer units, I'll say find transfer. And now in my legend bar, you'll see that it has both search keys, calcium and transfer. So now we're just looking at those. So here's a calcium transfer unit for pure. And this one's doing the same thing, but it's currently missing ingredients. So if I wanted to filter this list, it's currently a pretty small list of units that are showing up here. But if I wanted to reduce this list yet again, then I could do that by saying only give me the error messages. And now it's just the one. Let's go ahead and reset again with R. And something else I want to show about how this interface works is the amount of display data will change based on proximity. So the further away the units are, the less opaque they will be. And if you want to see details on them, you can try to hover over their box and that'll give you some details. Or if you are extremely close, within about 15 meters of a unit, then it will do the same thing. It'll expand out and show you a detail view. The detail view includes things such as the tier of the product that's being output. It'll also show you the size of the element, if I can find one that has a size to it here. There we go. There's an XXL container, as well as the batches or maintain order depending on what is currently being run. This does work in build mode. Like most scripts that run on programming boards, you can fly around your base using build mode to get a whole view, especially helpful for top-down views of factories like this one, to kind of get a better scope of all your machines in their current states. And for the distance that is being limited on how far these can render, these are options you can customize to suit your needs. So if you hit a performance error, or if you have more performance than you need, you can go into advanced edit Lua parameters. You can either change the maximum distance in meters for how far away the HUD will render industry units, or you can increase or decrease the amount of units rendered per frame. This script is completely free, so if you want to grab it, you can follow the link down below to go to the GitHub. It'll have installation instructions. The installation is incredibly simple. All you need is one programming board and access to the core, and that's really it. If you've enjoyed this video and you enjoy the HUD, then give this video a like. You can also follow me on some of my other social. I'll have links on those here. I routinely stream Dual Universe on Twitch and also do some live coding there. So go ahead and check me out, and I'll catch you next time.